What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing tonight? Friday night, chilling. I've been busy all day trying to figure out what the hell I'm going to do. Still don't know what the hell I'm going to do, but we're going to do something. I don't know what yet. What's up, Timekeeper? How's it going? I do need to rebuild the Merlin RDTA because the one I did, the build I did on it previously, I don't think I used enough wick, and I don't want y'all trying to build one that's like gonna leak all over the damn place on you. So I'm gonna show you how I did it before. What's up, Disturbed? Disturbed, I need to send you an email. I gotta ask you a couple questions, and then we can get all this thing straightened out. What's up, Aussie? You spelled scuba correctly? Well, I would hope so. Damn. Hey, DeMillan, how you doing tonight? Look, I got a handle for my Yeti. What's up, Tater? How's it going? So things you cannot look forward to on this show tonight would be me farting into the microphone or mooning the camera. That will not be happening on this show. Just saying. Not gonna happen on this show. I got some more fuse Clapton built up, but I think mainly I'm gonna do I'm gonna re-wick the Merlin RDTA just because, number one, it requires a specific amount of wick or you're gonna have leaks all over the damn place, and you also don't want to overfill it. If you overfill it and you lean it over, you're gonna have some leaking issues that way too. But I still gotta say, even after doing the after vaping it for a while, I'm still getting excellent flavor off that Merlin RDTA. Really liking that device. So I got all my stuff. My speakers died on me. Well, all right, my speakers didn't die, but the cord was messing up. I kept having to mess with it to get both speakers to work and the subwoofer to work. So I've been messing around with the cable, and eventually I said, you know what, I'm going to cut it and I'm going to rewire everything, which I did, but I could only get one speaker to work. I think I blew a channel out my my audio card on my onboard on the motherboard itself. So I got to buy another freaking audio card and all this, you know. And you can't buy the speakers I have anymore, and I really like my speakers. They're Monsoons. They're called Planetar 9s. And good luck finding them things. I found a pair on eBay, but they're $200. That's kind of high. Considering when I bought mine, they were like $50. But they're so good, the price went up, and then now you can't really get the damn things. But I mean, I figure if I'm gonna spend $200, I go find a really good pair if I'm gonna do that. But I'm kind of picky when it comes to speakers, so I got some cheap ones hooked up now. And right now I'm on my headphones, so it don't even really matter. What's my watch want? Oh, goal achieved. Oh, cool. I achieved a goal. So, I am going to talk about DNA chips tonight. I know a couple people asked about that, and eScribe. And eScribe can be a pain in the ass if you're not used to it. I haven't used it in a while, but they haven't really changed anything since when it first came out. And I kind of learned it pretty good when it first came out. And it's just transcended on through all the DNA devices all the way up through the 250. I do believe if they come out with another chip in the future, it's definitely going to be a color chip. There's too many. The best, easiest TV streaming box. That would be the Amazon Fire Stick, DeMillan. The Fire Stick you can put Kodi on. If you already have Amazon Prime, you can watch all their free movies, plus whatever's on Kodi. So I like using the Fire Stick. There are other devices you can get, don't get me wrong. But for the price, you'd probably spend about that same amount of money. Hey, Big Dripper. Oh, she was telling you hi, Big Dripper. Anyways, well, he said, Mrs. Scuba, can you tell Mr. Scuba? I said, oh, okay, sorry. He was telling me hi. Okay. Hey, Big Dripper, how you doing? I'll get it right sooner or later. So all we're going to do first, I'm not even going to change the coils in the Merlin. I'm just going to take out the wick and redo the wick that's in this thing, even though it's probably, well, it's going to look really like dirt because the juice I'm using in here really really, see, I told you this thing pops out when it feels like it, and it just did. So this looks really black, and it's just the juice I'm using. For some reason, it likes really making my cotton look black. Tweezers, tweezers, there we go. Oh, look at all these tweezers up here. I like that. All right. So, you're welcome, DeMillan. What did I tell DeMillan? I don't even remember now.
Fire stick.
Oh, the Fire Stick, yeah. There's the newer version Fire Stick is definitely better than the older version. The new ones, I think all the new ones come with Alexa built into it, and it's going to be your easiest, most user-friendly type device to get. They're like $40 or something on Amazon. And if you need any help installing Kodi on there or something, just let me know. I'll be happy. But there's plenty of YouTube videos that tells you how to do it. But I don't mind helping you out either. So we're gonna cut. I'm gonna cut this cotton short so it's easier to get out. And I know David in here, who is deaf, cannot see my lips moving. I do apologize. Maybe I could add my camera like small and he could see me. What do y'all think? I don't, because I know he comes and watches the show and it's hard for him to read lips if he can't see my damn lips. Let me see if I can add my other camera. Let's see, webcam, boom. Not that big. Let's make it smaller. He's just gonna have to look for it. There you go. You can see my lips moving. Is that better, David? Trying to be courteous to you, bud. All right, let's get this wick out of here. I don't even try to stuff this wick down into the tank itself. You really don't have to. Believe it or not, even with the wick short, I have not had any dry hits or anything. I'm not getting any dry hits from this thing, just not having that much wick in there. You can tell those are fused Claptons. I'm gonna burn this off. Get this thing fired up good. Wow, that lights up even. What's up, Aries? How's it going? So you can see these are both firing even right now. If you do change your wick or your cotton in your whatever device you have, check and make sure that your coils are firing evenly, because if you have one wick that's like really dirty and the other one that's really clean, you probably have an uneven coil. One of your coils is not firing as fast as it should. So you can see these are firing very even the way they're supposed to. Lip cam? Not the lip cam. Anyways, so I'm gonna grab some Muji cotton. Wow, I'm about out in my drawer. I'm gonna have to put some more in there. And we're gonna cut this kind of wide. I like to put a good amount of cotton inside these. These are just 3mm inner diameter coils, 26 gauge with 36 wrap fused Claptons. And pretty soon I'm gonna have to do a show on some aliens or something, and I know that's gonna make like Aries all happy and stuff to see somebody else doing it on cam besides himself. We don't have a lot of good coil builders on that do it live, especially, Dolores, that's what I'm working on right now, and yes, it is. I kind of like the Merlin. I will say this on the Merlin RDTA. It doesn't seem like, no matter how much wick I put in here, if you lay it on its side for a good while, you're probably still going to get a little bit of leaking. But to be honest, I don't think it's that big of an issue. This thing has outstanding flavor for what it is. Really, really dig the flavor. I think it's the brightness, MJ. The gold's not wearing off. It's just the way the camera looks. So, I've been using this tank every day. You need the brightness to go down a little bit? I can do that too. You want me to turn the brightness down? Hold on, we'll fix that right now. Let's see, brightness, if it'll let me. Advanced settings. There's the brightness. Let me turn auto off, and I'm going to turn the brightness down. Well, if I turn that down, it's going to look dark. Hey, Shopkey. And then that's way bright. Let me just put it back on auto, because that seemed to work out the best. It doesn't seem to change it that much. So there we go. That's about how much cotton I'm going to use on this, and technically I'm not even really going to go down into the deck, which you would think, oh, it's gonna dry hit, but it doesn't. And I wonder if I put the right one in first so I could show y'all. Oh, you can't see under it. There's a little hole right up under one of these coils that lets air get back and forth between the tank and the deck. Hey, David. There's David. David, I got my mouth on here so you can see my lips. I'm helping you out, bud. And if you don't need it, let me know. I'll turn my camera off so nobody can see me. What's up, RS? So I'm putting the other wick in here now. This in for people that are just entering. This is the Merlin RDTA. They also make a mini version of this if you want to go that route. I don't know about going that, but exposure -7, brightness 111, gain 65, white balance 44. What the fuck, Aries? Okay, anyways, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to fluff out this cotton because you want this nice and fluffy on the ends. So I'm going to fluff this stuff out, and then I'm going to make sure, unlike I did on my review, I kind of left a little bit of cotton hanging on the end that I could not see with my naked eye for some reason. It showed up on camera though. So I'm just strumming this out a little bit, making sure all my fibers are nice and even, and I don't have so much cotton backed up in there that it's not going to wick good. There we go, just like that. Nice and fluffy coming off the ends. Just like that. Now, this juice well under here, which you can't see right now, goes all the way from the front all the way over here to the center portion of where your posts are. So you have to find a way to get your wick in there that's not only going to cover the hole over here, but all the way over here to the side. And what I was doing before was just putting it in the hole, and I didn't really worry about this side. And this side was letting a little bit of juice out. So what I try to do now is I'll kind of kick one side of my wick over towards that section, and then let the rest go down into the hole just a little bit, not a lot, just a little bit. I'm not fluffy, damn it. I'm not even big boned. So the way I have this is I have some of the wick going over here, and then the rest of it kind of barely going into the tank. And all that's going to do is keep any juice from coming out right here in the center, which will happen. Trust me, it will happen. So I'm going to do the same thing with this side, stuff a little bit over there towards the middle, and the rest down into the hole there. And I mean, technically, there's like literally no wick going down into the tank. You're almost forming like a an L or a J shape. You're kind of making a little loop go down kind of into the tank, and I've never had any problems with dry hits, and you would think it's so fluffy I could die. Y'all are crazy tonight. It's Friday. Hey, you know, I'll give y'all some, I'm gonna cut y'all some slack because it's Friday. Niji makes very fluffy clouds. Okay. This piece of wick right here is real fluffy. Yeah. This side is really fluffy. So if I can get all this, there we go. It's going down in there. So now I can't switch up juices now, so I'm going to have to put more of this Rip Trippers juice in there, which I ordered some, and the only reason, it's kind of like nostalgic purposes. I remember when I started vaping a long time ago, I started vaping and using Torquey Stud from Rip Trippers. This is like some kind of honey tobacco. I can't even explain it, but it's got a good taste to it. I like vaping it, so I just got one bottle and I'm good now. That's all I need. So I'm going to put a little bit up here right on my coils, and I'm going to fire this to soak this down into the wick. Not fire it to like red hot, just fire it enough to where you see the wetness go away from the coil. You'll see the juice suck down into the coil. That's all you want. And you'll see it start spreading through the rest of the wick really quickly, like that. And the good thing is this is a glass dropper, so I don't really have to worry too much about touching my coils with this. If you have a plastic dripper, do not let that thing touch your coils, or you're going to have a really bad taste and wonder what it is, and that's because you let your plastic from your dripper melt on top of your coil. Bad, bad, bad. It will taste like complete crap. What's up, Kev? Show up late, no problem, man. It's cool. I got to give you hell. So I'm going to fill the tank up now, which you do fill from the center right here. There we go. That's pretty good. Let's make sure this is firing okay. Oh yeah, that's good stuff right there. Question to all, so I know your cotton is supposed to fluff up, but I don't. But if you know the Griffin 22 mil, the cotton goes down to stop flooding. How do you keep it fluffy? Oh, Pat, that's a good question. The main problem is you got to deal with the weight of how much cotton you put in there, and the way you put it in when you start off with. If you don't chop off the ends when you start, then you're going to have like this built up impact of cotton on the end of it, and your cotton's going to sag after a while anyway. It's just going to happen. But yeah, definitely fluff them beforehand. Now let me show y'all what to do in this case. I'm going to unscrew the top cap from the drip tip and just take this section here and then screw it back in. It's not a big deal. Like I said, it pops out sometimes, but no big deal. I've seen other ones that don't have this problem. Mine does, but that's okay. You can't screw the top cap on. What's up, Albie? But one way, and then I'm going to throw this on just like that, right even with my airflow there. I got a little bit of juice down in the holes there, so I'm going to have to vape that out. So we're going to get that done now. I got to tell you though, this thing provides some excellent flavor, And another one that I'm really impressed with now, you know, you would think all RDAs are about the same. They all give you excellent flavor because they're a dripper, whatever. I have the Icon. I do still like the Icon. Don't get me wrong. The Icon does get warm to the touch sometimes. Now, maybe it's because it's black. I don't know. My Icon is black. I don't know if that has anything to do against being stainless, because the Druga that I have is stainless, and I can vape the ever-living crap out of this, and it never gets hot. I don't get it. Now, this does have an Ultim drip tip, but even the metal itself is not getting hot. That's my comparison. This drip tip on the Icon doesn't get hot either, but the metal itself, when it touches my mouth, it gets warm, not like hot enough to burn your lip really, but it gets pretty warm. This one is a 0.12 is what it's vaping at now. Now it's showing 0.11. I'm at 72 watts. I can chain vape this thing and hold the top cap. Matter of fact, that's what we're going to do. What's up, Tony? Anyone who thinks all RDAs are the same. Exactly, MJ. Well, there is a lot of differences between RDAs, but some people that you ask about RDAs are going to say a dripper's a dripper, and they're not. But I'm just trying to show the differences between some of these drippers and some of the build quality that you get. Not to mention the way the airflow works, your build deck, your juice well, everything, all those things play a factor in what kind of flavor you're going to get from this thing. The paint is holding heat. Y'all are getting a wind effect from my fan? Damn. I could switch to my other mic, but I don't think y'all are going to like that too much. I have not ordered the Pulse. I just put these batteries in here and they're showing dead. Are you kidding me? I mean, they literally were brand new batteries. I did it right before the show. Something ain't right with these batteries. Put those on the charger. I don't know what the hell's going on. That's weird. I just put those batteries in before the show, which I thought were fully charged. Apparently they weren't. Let's see if this one, I got the hiccups, I'm sorry. So that one's showing full battery. Let's see if we can heat it up. I might need to put juice on here though. It's getting a little dry on me. The Druga is a really, really simple build for those of y'all that have dexterity issues and you can't really get in there to change. So you can actually take thumb screws off on the Druga, lay your coils in there, screw them back down, you're done. It's that simple. Well, I mean, you got to cut off your...
It's a good rebuildable tank for 40 watts.
The Billow V1, well, it depends on what kind of airflow you like, David. If you like a straight lung hit, you may not like the Billow. I think the Billow, or even now, I'm trying to find you something that's cheap, okay, that still has excellent flavor. I love my Billow V1. I love the Orchid V4. The Orchid has excellent flavor. Really, really easy build deck. And that one I can run 30, 40 watts, no problem. Great vape from that thing. But it's not going to be one of these big sub tanks where you take giant, crazy big clouds. It's based for flavor. It's more of a mouth to lung, but you can get a lung hit from it. It's more of a restrictive lung hit, if you get what I'm saying. Hey, Yardbird, I'm sorry I didn't see you. Pat, I've been around here constantly. I'm on every Friday night at this channel right here. Make sure you subscribe. Click that little bell so that it notifies you when I'm on, even though the damn notification works freaking way late. But, hey, Jay. Hey, Stu, how's it going? So I'm trying to get this hot to show y'all that this thing does not get hot. Hey, Talion. It's barely warm. Barely warm. I don't know what they did or what metal they used in this Druga, but it's really keeping the heat down on this, which I prefer, especially if you have to have your mouth so close to the top cap. You don't want a dripper that's going to burn your lip. I mean, you just don't. That would really sting if this had any kind of heat transfer to your lip. You'd be like, ow, son of a bitch. So, oh, Red told you? Okay, good. Thanks, Red, for letting Pat know where I was. I'm here. I've been here for quite a while. Since at least October of last year. October 21st of last year, I've been here. Yeah, Yardbird is all moved over, Red, last I heard, which is awesome. I'm glad Yardbird got it over there and got everything done. So you can see that my Merlin's not leaking a drop, which is the way you want it. I don't know about tilting it for how long before it leaks, but really like the flavor coming off of this tank. Out of, Og Vape, I'm already impressed with the Boreas. I got a bunch of them. I probably need to build one because I know I vaped one the other day and it hadn't been built in so long it tastes like total hell. And I don't like when my tanks get like that and I try to vape one and I'm like, ugh, that's nasty. I can vape it at 30 to 32 watts. Yeah. You just can't get used to the girthy tip. Well, that's the good thing on the Druga there, DeMillan. Let's go back to the Buildy Cam. The Druga comes with other drip tips. I just have that one in there.
How about taking the top cap off and flipping it to see if it leaks?
Damn it, Aries. Well, if I take the top cap off, of course, hold on a second. Now, if I keep this fill jug in there, it might not leak. There we go. It's not leaking. If I pop this out, of course it's going to leak because there's my fill hole. So if I keep this closed, it's not leaking. Not a drop on my build stand. Not a drop. That came from the cap right there. Oh, okay. Thanks, MJ. But now I have to put this top back on. That's the only thing I don't like. This thing keeps popping out. Now, the one you get may not do this. Mine barely screws in and stops. I've seen other people do these and turn like 3 or 4 turns, and it holds a lot better. Mine does not do this. See, you can't put it on the wrong way. It won't let you. You got to go to this side, and then it threads in. Then you know you got it on the right way. Then I pop this back on. We're good to go. Aries trying to make me drip some shit. Oh, the Druga. Let me get back to that. Aries got me sidetracked. Yardbird, you can ask me anything you want, bud. Alright. Inside the Druga, you get all these accessories. You do get another drip tip inside here. So you can also, it comes with a 510 drip tip adapter. If you want to use a regular 510, DeMillan, you can use a regular. If I can get this bag open, my hands are slippery. There we go. There's this, and the Druga also comes with a squonk pen. I did take it out, so there's my squonk pen. Something just rolled off. Dadgummit. So here's the other drip tip that comes with the Druga. You can use this one if this one suits your needs, or you can use a 510 adapter and use whatever drip tip you want. Hey, Wendy. So I can pop this big, gigantic Ultim tip off here, just like that. Yardbird, have you ever considered volunteering your drone to help search for missing people? Yardbird, that's a good question. I would do that in a heartbeat. If they wanted me to use my drone to search for somebody, I'd love to do that. I got no problems with that whatsoever. Now, I do not have the Part 107A drone license, which means basically you get paid to do drone work. I can do it for free, which if I was volunteering to do that, I would be doing it for free anyway. So yeah, I could definitely go help search for missing people. The other thing, they have drones out there that, what tank is that? This is the Druga, D-R-U-G-A. This is the Druga, so let me show you the Druga RDA. The Allen wrench, excellent question, Rich. The Allen wrench, I'll show y'all what the Allen wrench is for. Allen wrench is for a couple things, actually. The Allen wrench is actually only for one thing. I'm sorry, because the top cap, these are Phillips head, which y'all can't even see. Those are Phillips head, but the squonk pin itself is a hex bit. So your Allen wrench, there you go. Now you can see it. The Allen wrench fits exactly inside your squonk pin. So this fits in here to tighten up the squonk pin in the bottom. So that's what the Allen wrench is for mainly. Not that one, the tank that don't drip. Oh, the tank that don't drip. The tank that don't drip is the Merlin RDTA. I will show you a picture of that, David. Here it is, Merlin RDTA. And there is a mini version of this, and then they have the full size. I would recommend getting the full size because the mini is not going to be enough juice for you. This says 3.5 mils, but it holds 5 mils of juice. Trust me, it holds 5 mils of juice. I don't know why they put 3.5. I should block that out. It holds 5 mils of juice. That's how much it holds. I don't even know why they did that. But let me, now that I've changed the top on the Druga, let's go back to this and see how this vapes with this cap. See if it's any worse, any better. There's the Druga with the other drip tip on there, which does get your mouth away from the cap a lot more. That's still really good. Actually, that is telling me I need to put some more juice on here. I forgot I was dripping on this, and I was, constantly vaping on it, trying to get it hot. Let me put some more juice on here, and then we'll give it another shot and see how good it tastes. There we go, juiced up, ready to geo. Oh, there we go. That's so much better. So much better. Now, the other question is the Ultim Top, is that what was keeping the heat off of it? Let's find out, because I'm going to vape this and see if I can get this hot to see if that was causing the heat, if it was that. I have not, Nasty Nate. The Typhon BT, I have a Typhon GT, but I don't have, hey Brittany, I don't have the Typhon BT tank. Wow. This is really strong on flavor to be token on this thing fast as hell. So no, the Ultim tip is not what's causing this thing to be cool. It is still very cool to the hand. If I can hold this after vaping the crap out of it like that, it is not getting hot. Really, really enjoy this RDA because of the fact.
The BT is the new one that uses mesh as a heating element.
Oh, it uses mesh. No shit. They're going back to old school. Back to mesh. Do you know how long it's been since I've used mesh? Holy crap. I've used mesh. I've used stainless steel cable. You name it, I've used it. I never did like, especially cable, because it always had a tinny taste to me. Even though you really shouldn't taste that, and I tried to cauterize them things to burn them in real good, and I still got a slight tinny taste, and I didn't like the taste from it. Some people prefer that, and if that's your boat, hey, go with it, but I didn't like it. I do have some stuff coming, but it's coming from China, so it's going to take for freaking ever and a day to get here. Wire rope, yeah. See, I've used that before. That actually wicks a lot better than I thought it would. That wire rope, you would think, oh, it's not going to wick, but it works. This is the Merlin, no, I'm sorry. This is the Merlin RDTA, Brittany. This is the Merlin. The Merlin, I'm telling you guys, if you want an RDTA that's really good on flavor, this is the one. No bullshitting whatsoever. For RDTA, I'm trying to, rebuildable dripping tank atomizer. Regular RTA, there's a million of them out there, so you got to figure out which one you like on those. For me, the RTA of choice would be the Boreas. I like that one. And the main reason of it is the direct airflow. Now, I don't understand how the Boreas has such good flavor, and then this, because it's not direct airflow, still has really good flavor because it tastes more like a dripper to me than anything I vape. This is technically a tank, but tastes more like a dripper. It's a really pretty tank, Evil Strawberry. This thing, especially the black and gold one, I mean, if you have a mod that matches it, this thing is freaking sporty. What's up, Slappy? How's it going? I have considered but not tried. Stainless steel mesh, you know what, Yardbird? For me to find, I have stainless steel mesh here somewhere. It's buried because I honestly have not used stainless steel in probably 2 years, or mesh in probably 2 years. Hello, Mick Finders Keepers. How's it going? You think it's a condensed air chamber on it, Aries? I've been trying to look at this thing to try and figure out why this thing has such good airflow. I mean, such good flavor. You can see, even though I did not, y'all saw I did not stuff any wick down into the tank. I mean, it's barely in there, and I'm not like leaning it or anything, and this is wicking perfectly. I don't have any dry hits whatsoever. This is vaping like a champ. And it's not like I'm like, oh, I'm getting a dry hit, let me tilt it. It doesn't happen that. You blame me for your 4 Boreas tanks. Hey, I got, there's 3 of them right there. I'm sorry. There's 4 of them right there. So I have plenty. Why are we discussing mesh? Jonathan, because somebody brought up mesh. Um, I want to show y'all some stuff on eScribe.
Check your Facebook and RDA in the old school.
What's my verdict on the Give avocado? Ooh, Pat. All right. The 24 millimeter avocado is not that bad. The 22 millimeter I did not care for whatsoever. The avocado is okay, but I think that this Merlin RDTA kicks its ass. Kicks its ass. This Merlin is a 24 millimeter RDTA. If you're going to spend the money, get this. Don't get the damn avocado. Just completely honest with you. The avocado goes through juice really quick. It doesn't give me as good a flavor as this.
How do you skilled it up builder do you need to build on that?
You do not need to be a really skilled builder to build on this, Wendy. Either this or the Druga. They're both really, really easy to build on decks. And I'm not saying the Avocado 24 sucks. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that between the flavor I get from it and this, I think this has better flavor than the Avocado 24. I do have an Avocado 24 somewhere. I don't know where it is right this minute, but I have one. I know, because I was about to do something on Buildy Cam. Oh, no, I'm not. All right. Let's go back to the main cam. Let's bring up eScribe. I want y'all to see this, because I don't want y'all to, you know, I know a lot of people have DNA devices, and y'all can't figure out what in the hell.
The best for knowing that flavor, Merlin or Boreas.
What's best for flavor? The Merlin or the Boreas? Ooh. That's a tough call. Can you say the avocado sucks? Jonathan, if you would like to say the avocado sucks, you go for it, bud. Let me bring this back up. There we go.
Where do you build that, in a section?
You do? Okay. Let me go back to my build cam here for just a second. So the Merlin RDTA does fill from the center. If you can see right here, this big hole, it goes all the way through to the other side. So when you fill this through the center, it comes through those holes and fills up your tank. So when I pop the top cap off, oh crap, I don't even have it in here. This, which is supposed to be in there, and I didn't take it out, I knocked it out. So this right here is the section that actually cuts off this juice so you don't spill any. So when you put your top cap on, this goes down in there like that, and that seals this. Now, the big thing about this, you would think, well, how's it going to get air in here? You're going to build up a vacuum. They put a hole on one side of this build deck up under where your coil goes to allow the air to go back and forth in between your tank and up here. So as you vape this, it allows air to go into this tank so you don't build up any type of vacuum into this tank. And it also allows the wick to get juice in there very much, a lot better than it does on a lot of these other tanks. So this screws into your top cap just like that. Then you take this section and you put it on the right way. Screw your top cap back on. So there's the inside of that. So when I close this down, it's going to cap off that my juice fill, so I don't lose any juice, which I didn't have it on there. So let me go back to the main cam and let's bring up eScribe, because a lot of people are not really familiar with eScribe. Now, you have on eScribe different profiles. You have profiles 1 through 8, okay? So these are different settings that you can set up for whatever you want. If you want to set it up for a specific tank, you can do that. Like, you can go up here and you can call this a Boreas, right? You can call that a Boreas tank. And then you can load a custom picture. So you can hit load, and then you need to find a custom picture that is 128 by 32 so that it'll fit in this area here. So you could have an actual picture. Let me see if I have any pictures just to give y'all an idea. I think I do have some. Let's go down to, there it is. There should be, oh, there's a lot. So let's just put the Addy cubed right there. So there we go. So you see this picture, I just added that in there. It's a 128 by 32. So I can set this up, and then obviously I would change that to Addy cubed or whatever. Or yeah. Let me stop. I actually didn't hit print screen. There we go. So just like that. And you got an on-screen name that you can change to watts or temp control or stainless steel or whatever you want. And then you can go through every one of these profiles and change them. Now, depending on whether you're in watts mode or you're in one of these, nickel, stainless, titanium, or whatever material you decide to add, you can add other materials in here if you want. So that's the other good thing. Right here where it says materials, you can click there, and you can add materials from here over to this section, or you can go download and get more materials and add them to it. These are available, and these are the ones on the device itself. So let's go back to the general tab. Now, these different profiles, you can also set your wattage that you would like to start off at. You can also lock the ohms if you want. Then, after you get all done with this, you can go back and save this whole deal. That way, when it's saved, it keeps all your settings the way they were, and you can reload them. If ever you lost your settings or anything, you could go back and reload them. Now if you hit get information, it's going to take you to a website and show you your serial number and when that the board was programmed. That's pretty much all it says. Right now I have a DNA 250 hooked to this, in case you're wondering. So now right here I can click on theme. Okay, now theme, you can go through, if you look up DNA 200 themes on the internet, you'll come up with a bunch of websites where you can go download themes, which you could put Super Mario Brothers, and it would change every one of these pictures to look like a Super Mario Brothers theme. Or if you want, you can go through and change each one of these logos separately. Like, say, when it first boots up, mine says Evolve DNA 250, then it switches over to you was writing a book. Well, I can't start over. Damn. Keep up. Rewind. Replay. Okay. So when mine first comes on, you have the Evolve 250 DNA 250 screen. Then it says VT 250. Now over to the right, you will see how long it will say that. Now you can tell this to say Evolve DNA 250 for 3 seconds, for however long you want it to come up and show this screen. You can make it do that. So you can make it say DNA 250. Then on the second screen, let me see if I can find something else to load in here.
What about the lock screen?
The locks, yeah, you can change. That's what I'm doing. I'm getting to all that. Hold on a second. So right now I changed this. So it'll say Evolve DNA 250. Then it'll switch over to Scuba. And then I can go over here and say, well, I want it to say Scuba for 3 seconds. And it'll stay. That way when you first boot the mod up, or if it's been in sleep mode, it will come back up and say Evolve DNA 250. Then it will say Scuba for 3 seconds before you ever even get to that. Now you can change every one of these screens. You can capture every one of the screens that's already on the device and save them. That way in case you ever want to change it back, you can. Or you can hit default. Then you can go all the way down through here for every one of these. The sky's the limit for all these different pictures that they have on here. You can change every one of these. And then let's see what we have on screen. Now screen is different story. Now this is what's going to show on your screen while you're running it and or charging it. So you'll see on this side it says running, and on this side it says charging. So if you're charging it, you probably don't want to see the voltage going to your atomizer or whatever. So what I do over on the charging side is I'll put my battery charging percent, and then I'll put USB current so I can see what amperage is charging at. If I decide to charge it with a USB cable, I can see what the current is that is charging at. And I change that all the way down through here. And then you have your brightness settings down here, your fade in time, fade out time. That's how long it stays on before the screen starts to fade away. If you want your screen to turn off quick, you can change that really low, or if you want it to stay on for a while, you can change it to really high. And then your idle time. Your idle time, now the other thing I like to change right here, which is not set by default, right here where you see where it says charging, this is your brightness while it's charging. So I think by default it's at 0. So basically when your device is charging, you can't see the damn screen. So you have no idea how charged it is, what rate it's charging at, or anything. So what I do is I keep it low, but I keep it high enough where I can see what it's doing while it's charging. And then I save it. Then once you get done with all your settings, you hit upload settings device, and then boom, it's done. So like right now, I'll leave it the way I got it, and see this says Scuba. Right now it didn't. So I'm going to change. I'm going to hit upload to device, and it says, well, it says uploading settings. You can't see that. Verifying it's done. So now if I unplug this, we can go and check and see if this does what it's supposed to. Let's see. I don't know. I got to make it go into timeout before it'll do that though, because I didn't set it. You know, it's not going to say it. Well, if I take the battery out, it will, won't it? All right, let me go back to the buildy cam. So I took a battery out. So now this should boot up and say Evolve DNA 250. Then it should say Scuba for 3 seconds. There we go. Just like that. Boom. DNA devices, the main reason I like DNA devices, now this is obviously a very huge tank. Huge. This thing is so top heavy, you break your wrist with this thing. It looks complicated, Scorpio, but to be honest with you, once you get used to eScribe, it's actually pretty easy to work with. The main thing, if you want to make your own custom screens, you got to remember to make them to 128 by 32. They have to be strictly black and white, so you have to click monochrome or whatever and make them black and white. That way it doesn't try to add any color in there, because if there's any color, it's going to reject it and it's not going to take the image. But other than that, you can go use GIMP or whatever photo editor you have and set it to 128 by 32. Make whatever design you want, save that image, then you can go in there and load that in any one of those screens. The first two being the best, obviously where it says Evolve DNA 250 or the Scuba screen. That way when you first boot this thing up, or if it's in a timeout mode, when you hit it after it's been out in timeout for a while. Is it a heavy mod? Brittany, this thing is very heavy, only because of the tank. This tank, with this tank and this mod, I believe it weighs 1.4 pounds. It's freaking heavy. Very, very heavy. Oh, on a side note, I'm going to give you all a little trick. This is completely non-vape related. If anybody is out there familiar with Apple devices, you know they have an iCloud lock, right? They have an iCloud lock. So basically when your device is not unlocked, it's locked to an iCloud. So I'm going to make my device lock. It's going to notice that it's not on my screen. Now I have to enter passcode, right? Say I don't know the passcode. I'm screwed, right? So this would be considered a iCloud locked iWatch that you can't do anything with. Now they're selling these dirt cheap. Now I haven't tried this yet, but there's a way to get past this, and I don't know. I'm going to try it tonight, hopefully. I'm not going to do it on my own watch, but the way to get past this is, say I hold this power button right here.
You're buying a watch? Oh.
And you have power off, medical ID, emergency SOS. If I push and hold down, like do a force push on this and let go, look at that. Erase all content and settings. Once you erase everything, it's not on the cloud anymore. It's like a brand new watch. So, and then there's a cancel button, which I'm going to hit cancel. I don't want to, I'm just going to back out of that. So there we go. So for any of y'all that want an iWatch and they're great, you know, and they're cloud locked. Now I haven't tried this yet. Don't completely. That's like a secret screen on the iWatch that nobody knows about. But I wouldn't suggest. Now, like, see, my watch is locked right now. But if I take my phone, what's up, dumbass? If I take my phone and unlock my phone, oops, I got to do it with this hand over here. Now the watch will unlock. See, now my watch is unlocked. Simple as that. So I can go through stuff now. It's good to go. But now I was told that the erase content and settings doesn't ask for a password. Whether it does or not, I cannot 100% guarantee. I should be having an iWatch in my hands any second. I'm going to try it. If it works, I'll let y'all know. Because the cloud-locked iWatches are selling for like 80 bucks. That's cheap for an iWatch. So, just saying. That might be a cheap way to get one. My drink's empty. Damn it. So, what did y'all want me to do next? I mean, we went through some DNA 250s. Unless y'all have some questions for me, I'll be happy to answer some questions. How do you chip the bottom of the screen? Was it easily chipped, broken? Oh, no, it's not chipped. Stu, I'll show you. It's not chipped, bud. I actually have a screen protector on my watch. So this is not chipped. It's actually my screen protector. I don't know if y'all can tell, but I have a screen protector on here, and what happened is it got lifted up a little bit and it got a little bit of dirt under it. But my watch screen itself is completely fine. I have an InvisiShield. Now you can see that's a screen protector. It is not the watch itself. I can almost lift that up. I did that on purpose so that I don't scratch my damn screen. Oh, hey, Big Dripper, if you're an Android person, hey, more power to you, bud. I got no problems with that. I'm not saying, you know, I got an Android device myself, but I had a drink right here. Oh, shit. It's right in front of my face.
Scuba, I'm giving you
A challenge. Get the Griffin 22 and show us or me how to wick it properly. When I say properly, I mean keep your cotton fluffy. Well, Pat, I have a Griffin 25 here. Will that qualify? A Griffin 25 Plus, actually. My niece asked, why are those watches cloud locked? Yardbird, excellent question. All right. To understand what cloud lock is, and cloud lock's just not for iWatch. That's for iPad, iPhone, you name it. Cloud lock is when you sign into your iTunes account, you have an email and a password, okay? And what Apple did as of version 9 something on their software, no, 7 something on their software, that your device will store that username and password. And what happens is if you try to format, erase, reflash that device, whatever, when you go to activate it, it's going to ask you for that username and password. If you don't have it, you're screwed. There's nothing you can do. Well, there is, but we're not going to get into that. But so what Cloud Lock does is keep people from stealing devices or getting hold of stolen devices and reselling them. That's what it does. Cloud Lock is a bad situation. So, but like I said, the iWatch does not have any SIM card or anything in there, so it's basically what they would call Wi-Fi. It's not even Wi-Fi, it's Bluetooth only. And it never contacts a server, so if you can erase it, it's like a brand new watch. So, keep getting short while using Big Baby Beast, using RBA section, try the smaller coils. Keep getting a short. Andy Watan, if you're getting a short, oh, you're using the RBA section. That's okay. The main thing you need to be very careful. Now, I don't have the RBA for the Big Baby, Andy, but try this for me. I don't know if you can take the RBA and put it off on a ohm meter or something, but if you can, try to put the cover of the RBA on there and see if it shorts. If your coils are touching the cover, you're going to short out. That's simple. Yeah, I've done every update there is, Big Dripper. I've got all the Windows 10 updates. Hey, MJ Nar, send them on. Send them drones on. I will capture those drones and use them for myself. I got no problem with that. Um, the RBA deck is faulty. Really? See, I don't have that one, Big Dripper, so I can't tell you on the RBA section for the big baby. I have the regular TFV8, and to be honest with you, the RBA section started falling apart on me. The screws are crappy. I mean, completely honest right now. I like the TFV8 with RBA section, but the screws on it are so shitty that they started stripping out on me. Brand new, they started stripping out, and I'm like, are you kidding me? All I'm doing is tightening the coil. I didn't even force it, and they were already stripping out. So yeah, I'm not a big fan of that. You dumbass. Fuck you, Tony. Fuck you. I'm only having trouble with both the 22 and the 25 mini. Would be nice to see you build. Okay, let me grab the Griffin, which I haven't used in God knows how long, and we'll see if we can rebuild it. I'm probably going to have to get her to go pour this out because that looks really bad. Damn, that's clean. Okay, just go wash that out. I'll take care of this part. The coils look brand new in this thing. I know that juice is bad though. So here's the build deck on the Griffin 25, and this is how I have it wicked. Now I don't know what you do to wick it, but that's all I got right there. The main thing, you got to think about it like this. You don't want a lot of wick. If you're getting leaks or dry hits, you have there you go. Exactly, Aries. The press positive is shit on those. I agree with you, Aries, wholeheartedly. You can see I don't have a lot of cotton. You want enough cotton to go in and touch the bottom of your build deck. That's it. No more, no less. But I'm going to go through the whole fluffy thing and show you exactly what you were asking about, and we'll get it done. Because those coils look brand new on there. I mean, the camera's not doing it any justice. They actually look really good. I think I built this and then just set it to the side. There we go, 0.21 is what it's showing. Let's see if we can get these firing up evenly. Pop off that old juice. Get rid of the old juice. There you go. Crank them up. Crackle, crackle. It's still firing evenly. I love it, man. I love it. So the main thing on the Griffin that you have to watch out for. Now the Griffin has these two tubes right here, okay? And then your juice flow comes from these holes right here. These holes. So you do not want your wicking to cover these holes whatsoever, because there's two reasons for that. Number one, it's going to diminish your airflow. Number two, it's going to create a channel for your atomizer to leak down into this hole. You don't want that. So let's take some cotton. Oh, you took the top off. All right, that works. Thank you. Let me grab a piece of cotton. I'm going to grab some cotton I've already cut. I'm not even going to go crazy with it. I already got some cotton cut, and we're going to use it. The juice well is bubbling. Well, hopefully it bubbled it all out then. All right, we're going to take off the outside layer of this Muji. Don't need that. Griffin 25 I have not used in a long time. Hey, 3Dog, how you doing tonight? You ready to pop out that show in a little while? I hope so. Then I'm going to take off the outside layers on this one. What you doing getting here late, 3Dog? You know I start at 8 o'clock. You an hour late. Watch out, Tony's in here. Dumbass for President 2020. There we go. I think Tony could run this country. Y'all get behind me now. Let's do it. Now, so there's a couple ways you can do this. You can eyeball this or you can measure. So what I try to do on something like this, that I'm like, okay, well, I need this to go down and I need it to touch the bottom of this build deck. So all you have to do is kind of tilt your cotton down and see where that point would be, so you know where to cut it. So all you have to do is go, okay, well, this goes down this far. I need to cut this right here. And then all you have to do is follow up on the other one. Same thing on this side. You lay it down, see how far it needs to go on the build deck, cut it. Take the other wick, cut it. Done. That simple. Now once you have it cut, you already have pretty much straightened out your wick, but we're going to go ahead and fluff this out some. You don't have to do a hell of a lot of fluffing. Sometimes fluffing it too much, you may end up blocking off some of your airflow or something, which is what you don't want to do. But it is important to have all these strings not compacted so that it can pull juice up really good. So nice and fluffy, just like that. And that way it doesn't pull, it doesn't like clog off your juice from being able to soak up through the wick. The other thing is, you don't want to force your wick down in here into the build deck. You want it to sit down in there gently and rest on top of the build deck. That way, as soon as juice hits it, boom, it goes straight up. It goes straight up into there. So I'm going to take something, and what I do, I don't like to try and poke it down in there. I try to fold this back. Good night, Yardbird. So I'm going to fold this back, and I'm going to make sure the back end goes in first, and then I'm just going to barely push the front end in. So I'm not forcing that whatsoever, and then it goes down into the tank right there, just like that. Same thing on the other side. Make sure the bottom goes in first. You don't want to back, like, Z it in there. You don't need it to make like multiple turns trying to bring juice up. You want it straight down in there, which is also going to give you that lift to keep your cotton up high. Make sure the back goes in, then I'm getting the front to go in here. And then I'll show you what else you need to do after that to make sure you're not going to have any leaking issues and so on and so forth. Got one more to go. I'm just basically lifting my screwdriver right in the center so that it'll fold easy for me, and then popping that down in there, and then just kind of barely touch on it to make sure it goes down in there. Now what you have to do after you get this in here, you have to go back and check these airflow slots. You don't want your wick touching those, so if you have to, just kind of lean back on the insides of them to get them away from these airflow holes. You don't want that touching there because it will create a massive juice flow leak that you don't want. There we go. Pushing this back, just like that. Lots of air, lots of room for the air to get under here, but still not like touching here where it can go straight down in. So now we have to put some juice in here. Let's try something different. I'm just going to try West Coast Chino. West Coast Chino from Infamous. Why not? I like Infamous juice. What does this smell like? That smells different. All right, I'm with it. I'll try it. I'll try anything. Let's put some juice on the coils directly, and then we're going to fire these same way I do on all of them to soak in that juice into the center of the coil. I want the center of that cotton nice and wet. I don't want it to dry fire whatsoever. And as you continue to do this, your juice is going to start to spread through the rest of the wick. But it never hurts to give it a little help, especially in the interest of time. It's after 9 already? Damn, I gotta do some giveaways sooner or later. Alright, there we go. And then they should be firing evenly, so you should see a nice stream of vapor coming from each coil exactly the same way. You should not see like one coil firing off a crap load of vapor and the other one barely firing. You don't want that. You want both of the coils firing off the same amount of vapor. If you're doing that, then you know your coils are firing even, and that tells you, hey, my build's right. I got them firing evenly. They're both heating up at the same time, so you'll get a really good vape from it. Damn, that's good. All right, so Griffin 25. The other thing you want to check, so right now we're ohming at 0.21, all right? So what you want to check, especially on something like the TFV8 that you...
You're like the Bob Villa of vaping right now.
I'm like the Bob Villa. Hey, whatever works. Now, the other thing you want to check, so when I put this top cap on, right, this is your chimney section. So when you screw this on, you didn't make sure that none of your coils are arcing out against this cap. So your ohm reading should not change. If it changes, like goes completely nuts, that means you're arcing out somewhere, shorting out. You don't want that. So I'm going to screw this down on here. And my ohms should not move. If they move, that's a bad thing. So my ohms are exactly the same, which means I did not short out. My coils are not touching my chimney. If they were touching the chimney, this thing would go completely haywire and it would show a dead short, and you don't want that. So let's take the top cap off and fill this thing. I haven't done one of these in so long. I'm going to turn the juice flow off. I got the juice flow off. And then the airflow really doesn't matter, but I'll turn the airflow off too. What the hell? And then we're going to fill this thing up. Wow, it's black, so it's hard to see, but we're going to vape this and see how good it turns out. I guess I can vape it on top of the Alien if that thing has batteries in it. I'm going to pour this in because this will take for freaking ever if I don't. That's pretty close right there. All right. Screw the top back on. Bada boom, bada bing. Anything that I vape that's around 0.21 to 0.24, I usually vape around 75 watts. That seems to be my sweet spot. Now, it may be different for you. You may not like that warm. You may not like that cool. You know, you may want something that's a lot hotter. If you do, you can always crank up your wattage. Till he tries to vape it with. I'm not gonna do that, Dave. Damn. Here, I'm gonna hook you up right now, man. So now, let me make sure I get all this juice off. Ooh, that tastes pretty good. So now I'm gonna open the airflow back up, and I'm gonna open the juice flow back up. Now we're all open. We're good to go. I still feel wetness from all this mod where she cleaned it. I'm trying to get it dried off. Does this have batteries? Hell no. Yeah, it does too. They must be completely dead or something. That's what I call a dead battery. I didn't even know this thing had batteries in it. There's 2 more batteries for the charger. Hopefully they charge. I don't like letting them get discharged so bad that they won't even turn the mod on. There we go. Let's see, smoke, Alien, yeah, all that. Oh, we're already at 75 watts. Look at there. Is this a new coil? Yeah, it is. 0.21, 75 watts. Let's try her out and see what we get. Make sure it's going to vape good. Hate to vape it and it'd be like crap. That's an interesting flavor. Let me get that stupid line off of there. There we go. I'm trying to think what this tastes like. Marshmallow and It's not strawberry. It's something. That's West Coast Chino. I don't know if it's West Coast or East Coast that everybody likes. I gotta vape it sooner or later. New update. There's a new update? Yeah, I'm at 1.22, Andy. So if there's one higher than that, I have not done it. Hell, I tried to stay current with all the updates on the devices. I can't keep up with that shit. That's like me trying to keep up with 5 million things. Update. When I hook it up, if it says it needs an update, hey, I'll update it. What does that taste like? So you can't figure it out either. I don't even know what the hell that is. It's interesting.
Not bad.
It reminds me of some kind of cakeish something. It is sweet. Not coffee. Tastes like ass. Kenny. Tastes like ass. West Coast Chino.
West Coast is the blueberry custard.
It's blueberry custard? Oh, it's vanilla. Wait a minute. Wait. Blueberry is blueberry? I hate blueberry. What is that? The flavor's familiar, but I can't pinpoint it for any. It does not taste like blueberry. It tastes like something altogether. You're headed to my area, Roll Tide? Well, make sure to give me a holler or something, dude. Athens is not that far. Athens is like, what, 45 minutes from me? I can definitely meet up with you if you're coming up this way. Give me a holler. Brittany, you are a true stone cold hard fighting cock fan because she pays $40-something to get fighting cock, where we can get it for like 18 bucks. What wattage? I'm at 75 watts on the Alien, Pat. Like I said, any of the Fuse Claptons that I vape, I usually vape them right around 75 watts. I mean, hell, I can almost pick up any mod. Not this one, because I got it set really high. That was my mouse, and now I don't see it. It was my phone? My mouse just went flying somewhere. I still don't see it. Do you see it? Oh, there it is. Okay. Alabama. Let me grab another one. See this one here, 76 watts. I try to stay right around.
Strawberry, primary flavors, vanilla custard, cream, and blueberry.
Really? Vanilla custard, cream, and blueberry. So that does not taste like that to me. If it's a blueberry, that's a whole different type of blueberry I've never tasted. It tastes, I can't, it's very sweet. It is sweet, but I can't tell what it is. Aussie. Damn. Let's give away some Higgy Cigs, guys. I have two 50% off coupon codes to give away from Higgy Cigs. And I know some of y'all probably got it recently or haven't got it recently or just want it. Or you get me drunk? Hell yeah, Dave. I'm with that, man. And I wouldn't be coming up to Alabama. I'd just be going sideways a little bit. Brittany, it is. I know it's expensive for you in the UK. I was looking that up on Amazon. I was like, holy crap, y'all pay a lot of money for it. Mine's almost empty, actually. But yeah, over in the US, well, hell, it's made in Kentucky. I mean, if I really wanted, I should go to the damn warehouse where they make it and be like, hey, y'all have no idea. I got like 1 million empty fighting cock bottles at home. Black ice. You know, Red, that's funny you mentioned that. I still have black ice, but I've almost vaped half the bottle of black ice. Because, well, not half, but I vaped a damn good bit of this black ice. I didn't think I'd like it whatsoever, and technically I don't like it, but it's good to vape every once in a while. It really cleans out my palate, cleans up my sinuses. Actually, it's on this dripper right here, and when you first put it on there, it's yeah, I can get to Alabama in no time, Dave. It really don't take that long to get there.
That Elvis said, is that a Dyson air multiplier in the background? Does it work?
It's blowing right now. That's why you see the coin spinning. Fat Elvis. The coins don't spin by themselves. The Dyson is making them spin. I can't be in this room unless that Dyson is going. It gets too damn hot in here. Even with the AC on in here, this room itself gets hot. Winter chicken. Oh, yeah, I got to do the winter. All right, hold on. Holy crap. Okay, that's black ice. Woo! I'll be able to breathe in a second. Hold on. And look, 74 watts. That's what I'm at. Picture me in the background. You vape it. Give me that damn thing back. Act like it don't do shit. Alright, anyways. Let's pull a winner for the 50% off coupon for Higgy Sigs. Come on, Nightbot. Do it, do it, do it. You can do it. You can do it. Dave, I will do that, bud. Hi, Tony. Do you want it? Do you want it, dumbass? Do you want it? Do you want it, dumbass? Come on now. Come on. Do you want it, dumbass? Ah, man, that was awesome. You want it back? Here. Yeah, Amazon Prime's the best way to get it. My voice changed. Yeah, I bet it did, Detra. It's Big Dripper. It's like $40 in the UK. It's expensive. What's up? Welcome home. What about hotel? What? And one of the ladies who comes to my show runs a hotel here, and I can get you runs a hotel, and you indeed vape. You can indeed vape in the hotel. Nice. Oh, Caffeine Kid's gonna piff. He didn't want it. You didn't want it. Tony, you didn't want it. Damn it, Tony. Do you want it? Do you want it? I gotta meet Tony in person. We can have some dumbass conversations together. Damn it! Munchkin wins again. Do you want it? I did my first technical review the other day, which still wasn't like the best in the world. Jay, you don't have to be subscribed to win, bud. All you have to do is have typed something in the last 10 minutes. As long as you talk every 10 minutes or so, you're entered in the giveaway. Munchkin, you gonna answer? I don't see any answer. Earth to Munchkin, welcome home. Yeah, I did a review on the Og vape. Good night, Andy. Scuba, can we get Tony drunk? He is hilarious when drunk. We can get Tony drunk. It'd be nice to get Tony drunk. He won't admit it if he's drunk. He'll say he's not drunk the whole time. I'm not drunk. Fuck y'all. Fuck y'all. I can see Tony now. Red, just red. Red, just red. Did you want it, Red? Did you want it? Tony looks the same in person. Oh, Three Dog's got a picture. I got to see it. If it ever loads, come on, Light Shot. Damn, this is so slow. Oh my God. The Hello Kitty costume. Do you want it? Oh, you do want it. Good, Red. All right, you know where to email me at, but I'm gonna put it in the room anyway. There's my email address. Make sure to email me. I will send you the coupon code either after the show tonight or first thing in the morning, depending on which one I remember. I will try to send it after the show tonight while I'm watching Three Dog and DeMillan. Y'all make sure as soon as my show's over, go watch Three Dog and DeMillan. I never even put any music on. What the hell's wrong with me? I'm running out of time. I got plenty of time.
No, you were running out of time when you were trying to pull it up.
Oh, I was running out of time. All right, well, I'll play one song. Let me turn it down a little bit. There we go. Okay. Thank you, Red. Congratulations on your 50% off win. I highly recommend using it to the best of your ability. When it's 50% off, everything in your cart is 50% off. Fuck you, Tony. Fuck you, man. I love the love, man. Show me the love, Tony. Well, got watch, no charger. Okay, he got the watch. Have I tried the Scion tank? I have not. Big Dripper, TBD. Like from VN, they need to play WoW. No, we don't need to play WoW. I don't want to get addicted to WoW. I know y'all are addicted to that damn game, and my son's addicted to his game. He plays RuneScape, which is like the kids' version of WoW.
Non-stop every day for over.
Yeah, he is like non-stop on that thing. I do not have enough time to get into something like that. And if I get addicted to some other... I've never been into like the role-playing fantasy collect XP type games, so I probably wouldn't like it. I'm more into the I want to shoot something game. That's me. Alright, let's pull another winner. I have another coupon code to give away. Play WoW. Play WoW, Scuba. I don't even know if my computer can handle WoW. Well, probably, but RuneScape is old school. And Richard, you just won again if you would like to get another liter of juice. That is up to you, bud. Congratulations. You know, it's a damn shame what the FDA did and really kind of put a damper on the giveaways and stuff. But I tell you what, if I get something that I have extra or whatever, besides what I'm going to donate to the GSFA, I don't know what I'm going to donate to them yet. I have to... Don't do it? What am I not doing? Wow, this is way behind. You can shoot shit in the face with fireballs. You can't beat it. Tandy, how you doing tonight? Look, Tandy came in to talk. You would kick my behind, Three Dog? I don't think so. Hey, I'm good at video games. I'm not good at PC games, but I can play the shit out of some video games. PC games, I don't like having to use the keyboard to go up, down, left, right. Richard Willis said what? He said, oh yeah. Richard Wheels is my second winner. Just say no to WoW, Scuba. Look, y'all. All right. I know y'all are all these diehard WoW fans, and y'all gonna be addicted to that game like, ugh. Damn, Dave. $54 and $15 a month? Oh, hell no. Okay, Richard. Richard, just email me at this email address. I will give you the coupon code. I would not understand. Y'all are just talking shit now. That's all y'all are. Y'all are talking shit. You wouldn't understand WoW. It's too complicated for you. Nilla, please. Come on now. This thing has run out of... Hell, how come everything I got, the batteries are going dead in? Every damn thing. These are dead too. Was those dead? Damn, how many dead batteries do I got tonight? You know, after you go for a while of not changing your batteries out, you realize, hey, you're not telling me to play. Okay, 3Dog, thanks for not telling me to play WoW. The main thing I have to focus on now is I have to get out there and completely drain my pool, clean it, refill it, make it look crystal clear blue. My son will be coming next weekend. Yeah, my son, my Marine son, will be here next weekend, and he wants to be able to swim in the pool, and he can't swim in it now because it's green and probably has frogs in it, so I got to fix that. No, I do not want to play. I do not want to pay $15 a month. No. Yeah, we pay $26. Is it a month or every 3 months? I think it's every 3 months. Scuba will play Roblox. I do not play Roblox, damn it. I hate them 8-bit games. Damn that. It's free up to level 20. Ching, ching, ching. Oh, I'm a level 20. You know, that's the trick right there, Munchkin. They let you play it, and then you get hooked on the game. By the time you get to level 20, you're hooked, and then you make an impulse purchase to buy the damn thing, and you're screwed from that point on. No, Brittany. No, WoW. No WoW. I don't want to play WoW. That's Granny's thing. Granny's is like all in. Granny's is like super WoW or something. I'm more of a minesweeper person. I don't know if I'm that, but I need to rebuild a Boreas tank. I got lots I need. I only got 30 minutes left. What am I going to do? Have y'all seen Scope? He's been putting out some drum covers lately. I kind of enjoy watching his videos. I don't even like heavy metal music, but I was watching that. What the fuck is WoW? WoW is World of Warcraft. The Big Dripper. World of Warcraft. That's what WoW is. It's a damn role-playing bullshit ass XP game that all of them are playing right now. I'm not into it, but the BlackBerry before iPhone. Wow. I'm pretty good with I used to be actually I was a moderator on a cell phone forum before the market changed big time. The Table Boss. 3Dog, don't make me throw up the picture of you under the table, you know, I'm just saying. Not everyone can handle this. What the hell? Try Rocksmith 2014 for PC or game console. This is my thing, Dave. I like playing games that are on a console, like Xbox One. I can play those games. If it's not a role-playing game, Battlefield 1, there you go, the Big Dripper. Hey, I'm there with you, man. I like shooting shit. Okay, Richard, thank you. I will get y'all's codes in just a little bit here, if I don't forget. If I do forget, I will definitely make sure to have them to you by the morning, but I'll try to do it tonight because I'll try not to let myself forget. Don't forget, don't forget. In the meantime, I bought 3 puzzles, right? And I took them up to the local vape shop to see if they could solve them. And one of these puzzles is the easiest in the world, and I think it's because people take too long of a time to try to figure these out. These are Hanayama puzzles, alright? They're usually a basic solution. This one right here is probably the easiest one I got. I got this one that looks like a padlock. And I have another one that's in the other room that's really weird looking, but it has a lot of pieces to it. This one has 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces. This one has 4 pieces also. The other one has 5 pieces. So this one's only a 4-piece puzzle, right? And nobody could figure out how to open this. And I'm like, are you kidding me? You can look at this and tell how to solve this. So if you have any kind of brain, it wouldn't take you long to solve this. I'll show you how to solve this. The hardest part of this puzzle is knowing how to put it back together. CRS. So the object of this puzzle is to get this completely apart, right? So you can turn this right now, right? And it moves, but you can't take it apart. It moves, and you know, that's about it. Does that show the name? Hanayama, there you go, Hanayama. This is called the marble puzzle from Hanayama. They're not expensive. So, spoiler alert, I'm going to show you how to solve this now. So, if you look at the ball in here, you can see that the ball has a weird design. And you can tell that that ball comes apart. So, and I noticed that this turns. You know, it turns. So, if you line up this line right here with that, then you can take this apart. If you turn it the right way. Let me see where I'm at. Let me get this in the right direction here. There we go, like this. Just like that. Boom. It's apart. And this comes all the way apart. So you got 4 pieces. But nobody can ever figure out how to put these back together. I've seen, it's been hilarious trying to watch people try to put this together, because you can actually solve it by accident, but putting it back together is a little tricky, because people will take and try to, this has nothing to do with vaping, but I don't care, we're doing a free-for-all tonight. People will try to force these together like this, and it won't work. You have to basically put this one in front of the other one, and then you slide these around, and boom, you're done. Back together, that's simple. Easy. But you'd be surprised, if you hand somebody this puzzle, they can't get it apart. And then if they do get it apart, they're damn sure never get it back together. You could give them a time of an hour, and they'll never get it back together. And you see how long it took me, but you got to be able to understand the way the puzzle worked, especially if you get it apart. You have to watch when you take it apart so you know how to get it back together. The other puzzle I got is kind of hard, but I can get it apart too. The padlock one is, I don't know if it's a level 5 or level 6, but it's up there. They're jamming tonight. Yeah, Hanayama makes a bunch of puzzles. They're all on Amazon. You can find every one of them. One of those puzzles I got was like $5 with the purchase of $25. So I bought 2 puzzles, and then I got the 3rd puzzle for like $5 or something like that. So I got those. What's up, T-Bolt? How you doing? Got to see T-Bolt when we went down to Cocoa Beach. T-Bolt was down there. Actually got to go in his vape store. Very nice store, I must admit. I like vape stores like T-Bolt's, where you can go in. They have a lounge where you can sit down, chill out, relax. Y'all might want to check it out if you're ever down in the Florida area. Go by T-Bolt's vape shop. Really nice store. I have not got a bad vape off of this yet. I'm trying, but I cannot fault this tank yet. Except the only fault I got is the part where the top sometimes pops off. Other than that, nothing. Mainly, I mean, I would say if you have this thing on its side for a long period of time, you'll probably get a leak. I don't know if I'm going to get a leak now because I just re-wicked it. But definitely after your cotton breaks down, you might get a leak on the side. I don't see it leaking whatsoever now. So I think I got it wicked pretty good now. I'm trying to understand, you know, some of these big reviewers, not mentioning who, but I don't understand why they do stupid shit on camera. What happens? All right, say I got a bunch of sponsors, right? Say Anakin and UWell and iJoy and Wismec, all of them sponsor me and send me free shit, right? Do you think it's smart for me to go on camera and do stupid shit like fart on camera, moon the camera, talk about sex constantly, whatever? I think that's a stupid thing, because if those vendors ever see that, your ass ain't getting no more gear. You're not getting nothing. Nothing. So I don't think that's a good idea for any big time reviewer. However big you may think you are, the vendor can take it away. Man, the chat is so far behind. So yes, I am digging the Augvape Merlin RDTA, and I'm also digging the Druga. I have yet to have something from Augvape that I don't like. So whatever they're doing at Augvape, keep doing it. I really, if they make a Boreas 2, I'm all in there. I want to be in there before Tom can even say, hey, they're sending me a Boreas 2. I want to redirect his mail straight to my house, because I got to have the Boreas 2. Because I already know if it even compares to the first one, it's going to be badass. Badass. That's the whole thing, Munchkin. I don't think my audience is built up of 14-year-olds. I never set my chat to be adult only. I've done it like twice. It's honestly a pain in the ass to go in there and set it for adult only every time, so I just skipped it. And you never know, I will have 12 Boreas 2s. I might, Disturb, you never know. I only have 6 of the Boreas 1, but I think I got enough. I'm allowed to get e-liquids from outside the EU. It's illegal and above board. I don't even know if you tell someone you're ignoring them. Are you really ignoring them? Welcome home. Alright. I don't know what y'all are talking about in chat, but y'all will go ahead and have y'all's fun. I don't know what y'all are doing. What should I do next? I really need to rebuild one of these Boreas tanks. I really do. Let's go back to build camp. Let's see what Boreas tank I need to rebuild. Let's try this one, just for the hell of it. I don't even know which one this is, but we're going to rebuild at least the wick in here. We're going to see how bad the coils are, because I haven't built these in so long. Oh my god. That is so black I can't even see it. Yeah, I'd say this one is done for. If we can make this look clean, then I've done a damn good job, I think. Because this looks like total hell. It does look nasty. It's very nasty. It's been sitting, you know, I haven't used this one in a while, so I think this is a good choice to try and make look good again. So if y'all can see this, this is completely black. If you can see that. This is probably the one I tried to vape, and I was like, oh, that don't taste right. That's probably why, because it's been sitting for so long that I can't even see it anymore. Now, question is, can I make it clean again? Wow, the cotton just broke apart. Yeah, this is way past its prime. We're going to see how this comes out. I'm going to try to clean this and see if, you know, because the good thing about these coils, if y'all make Fuse Claptons or Aliens, or if you buy Aries coils, you can clean these coils and they'll come out looking brand new. Brand new. And all you have to change is your wick. And you can buy Aries coils from Higgy Sigs. The people that won the 50% off coupons, I don't think they're good for Aries coils, but you can use them for everything, for juice, and then just buy you some Aries coils. So there you go. Now you can see the coils are looking nice and black. Nice and black. So right now we're ohming out at not the right. Wait a minute, what the hell's going on? 0.21? That sounds more like it. 0.21. What the hell are we listening to? Polka music? This is not even firing. This is bad. Let me put my goggles on for this. What did Rotten Thomas put to get banned? I didn't see what happened, but I'm sure whatever y'all banned him for was fine. I don't know.
That's what I just said.
What?
Called what's good.
A dingbat? Wow. So here we go. You can see all the black. I don't know if y'all can see the black in here that's firing, that's coming off. But I'm going to give these a quick rinse. It smells like, it does smell bad, doesn't it? And see how clean I can get these. Give me just a second. Okay, let me put my goggles on. There we go. Now maybe I can at least see the coils. They actually came out pretty damn clean now. That was just from me running it underwater and kind of brushing them off just a little bit. And they're still soaking wet, so I gotta fire them back up again, make sure they're heating evenly, all that good stuff. There we go. That one's firing a little slower than the other one. I don't like that. Just a little bit. Let me see if I can change that. That's pretty close there. They banned somebody else. What the hell am I missing all this banning? Detrimental? Why did Detrimental get banned? Alright. Y'all slow down with the ban fest. I don't know what's going on, but... TBD, I don't know what happened. I understand if you was trying to help. Can you wash that out? Thank you. Oh, accident. Okay. Detrimental, if you're back, that was an accident. I didn't ban you, but you're unbanned. Damn, poor Detrimental. They're like, what the hell just happened? So as soon as I get some more, let's try and see if this is a little bit much cotton for this. So I'm going to cut this down just a hair. There we go. So now we have some cotton ready for the Boreas. Let's see if we're showing. It's a 0.23. I don't know why this thing is flipping out. What the hell is going on with my damn... Let me get my Q-tip out again, because that fixed it last time. Unless the bottom of this is dirty, you got to make sure your contacts are good. I have not seen it, T-Bolt. Detrimental, it was a mistake. You're okay. Sorry about that. That was something else that happened. Yeah, the ohms is all over on this thing. It's not fitting in there tight. And when I do get it tight, it shows 0.00, but we're not going to go by that right now. It's giving me a damn fit. I've built the Boreas so many damn times it ain't even funny, so this ought to be easy. Am I even on royalty-free music? Oh my God, I don't even know if that was royalty-free or not. That's not good. It switched to somebody else. Shit! Why is it switching people? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, YouTube's gonna get my ass. I think I played some non-royalty free music. I don't know for sure. Hopefully I don't get flagged on this video. I didn't realize it went to somebody else's thing. Oops. Okay, thanks T-Bolt, I'll check it out. We got enough time to at least get this Boreas built. So there we go. The Boreas, I'm going to cut this about right here. And then I always just go to the far outside black line on this to cut the Boreas. Damn, I can't see what I'm doing. Let me get back to this. There we go. Now we're going to take this wick. Fold it up. They're gonna come after me. I wouldn't doubt it. Freaking YouTube, man, and their music policies. They'll delete all the audio. I mean, all the audio from this. And it's like, what's good? What good is a tutorial or showing somebody something if all the audio is gone? Maybe one day I'll make up a playlist, but I really don't feel like going through all that bull crap to play music on YouTube. I'd rather just have it silent, if anything. But I didn't find my normal playlist tonight. I didn't have enough time, so I just bypassed it. There we go. This one's done. Let's try. Where's my Nilla nuts at? I know what that's supposed to taste like. There we go. Man, I'm running out of Nilla nuts. That's bad. Don't need to run out of Nilla nuts. Or Aries Ram for that matter. If you want to go the fruity route, I definitely recommend Aries Ram. If you want the custard route, then get Nilla nuts. Simple as that. This thing is not showing the right ohms. I don't get it. I wish he'd bring me the watts instead of sending me messages every 5 seconds. Oh, that's somebody else. Never mind. Alright, where's the tank section? Thank you. Alright, here we go with the Boreas. We're going to see how this works. Be a dick, get the panhammer. Damn, man, I don't even know what's going on anymore. I'm glad I got mods in here to watch the channel because I can't see it. I can't watch it 24/7. And I'm sure they got a reason for everything they do, so I'm just letting them handle it. Ooh, that tastes so good. It reminds me of a damn, especially when you taste it just with your fingers, it reminds me of like a vanilla cake. That's what it tastes like to me. Vanilla nuts. You don't like it. That, you know, that's your problem. Don't like the damn juice that I make all the time, you know. Like some other shit. That's good. That costs money. I can make that too, but I don't have the stuff to make it. Alright, when you have this tank and it's clean, you're going to obviously have to put some juice around this O-ring so that it doesn't hang up on you. And I do not like when tanks get hung up on me, so I always go back and juice up the O-rings, especially the top cap that you're going to be taking off the fill and stuff like that with. On the Boreas, I will fill this up, and I'm going to show y'all how I fill this up so that it doesn't leak on me. Fill this thing all the way up real quick. So there we go, we're full. And I'll start to close the top. As soon as this top starts to close, I flip this upside down and I open the airflow. I open 2 airflow holes. And I continue screwing this closed until it's all the way closed. That way any pressure in that tank comes up out of the airflow holes. Then I flip it upside down. I flip it right side up, I should say. Let some air go, then I do it one more time. And then back up. And then we should be good to go. No leaky whatsoever from the airflow. Let's grab a mod that we can put this on real quick. Hopefully this doesn't show a bad ohm reading. Can't believe my 521 tab's acting up on me lately. Hopefully this shows the correct reading here. It's showing 0.21, which is about right. Let's go up to around 75 watts. 75 wattsies. We're going to see if that vape's good now. Even, you know, after that coil looked black as night, nasty stuff, see if it's going to vape good. A gaming headset. Ain't a damn thing wrong with that vape right there. It almost sounds flooding, and that's because you remember why you quit watching shows? Why is that detrimental? Inquiring minds want to know. Drama? I know, right? Disturbed, 2 hours went by really fast. And detrimental, I agree with you on the drama thing. That's why I tried to avoid the drama, and I didn't start any of the drama tonight. That came from somewhere else. Detrimental, I agree wholeheartedly with you. The main reason I'm on my own channel on YouTube is to avoid the drama. But what happens is, the bigger you get, the more people you get in, and the more drama ensues. And it's almost like a lot of vapors feed off of drama, and they want to see some kind of, I don't know, they want to see some kind of fight going on. That's what everybody wants to watch. But I'm not about that. So I don't condone nor promote any of the drama shit. I don't do that. You like everybody, damn it. That's right, Jay. I do too. Am I loud again tonight? I know my review video was kind of low. I think I worked on that, and I got the microphone turned up now, where my next review is going to be a little louder, because it did seem kind of low. So, and I have to turn the fan off if I'm going to use the other microphone because it is so damn loud. You're very welcome, Pat. Hopefully I'll have something new in by next week. Hopefully. Black coals matter. That's awesome. Welcome home. The black coals do matter. Black coals can be cured. I have cured these black coals from hell. They're vaping really good. You can see the vapor that I'm getting from these. It's actually a really good vape. I know when I tried to vape it before, it tastes really bad. Now I know why, because the coils look like complete ass. They were really black and nasty, and I'm very echoey. I don't know why I'm echoey, but okay. But it's vaping really good right now. I have a Sherman. I have the clone of the Sherman coming. Now, whether it gets here by next week, I don't know. Luckily, my Memorial Day weekend won't start until after my show, usually. Well, my son will be here somewhere right about the time my show starts. So, I may have to break from camera for a few minutes when my son gets here because I'm anxious to see him again. The next time he leaves, he's going to be gone for... Oh, he's going to come back? Okay. So we'll get to see him one more time in July. And then after that, in December, he's going to Okinawa. And then he'll be there at least a year. Thank you, Detrimental. I try. I don't want to be boring to you guys. I really want to give you guys what you want to see, and I try to do that. And if I don't, just let me know. Just say, hey, Scuba, you should do this or you should do that. And if y'all have some questions, damn sure throw them in chat. I try to watch chat the best I can. And if you have a question for me, throw it in chat. I will answer to the best of my knowledge. I'll try to answer it. That DNA 250 stuff, I know I kind of skimmed over it, but hopefully that gives y'all an idea of what you can do in the eScribe software. Any of y'all that do have a DNA 200 or higher or DNA 250, I do recommend at least loading up eScribe where you can update to the latest firmware, make sure your device is all current. Whether you want to change the logos or not, at least you can back up the configuration you have now. That way, if you ever want to put it back that way, you can. That's the good thing. Buzz banning was always one of my favorite activities when I used to. It kind of sucks that I do one show a week because y'all, Scuba's Nexi. What the fuck is that, DeMillan? What is Nexi? Scuba's next purchase. Oh, okay. What is Scuba's next purchase, DeMillan? Do you have something I need to buy? Pat, okay. Excellent question. Are you using stainless steel by any chance? Pat, be aware now. If you're using stainless steel or nichrome or something like that, no, those are temperature controlled coils. So when you fire them and they get hotter, the ohms are going to change on those coils. So it depends on what kind of coils you're using. If you're using Kanthal, they should stay about the same. If you're using nickel or stainless or nichrome, the ohm range is going to change as they heat up. But when they cool down, they should come back to the original ohm value when you first built it. So check that. Also make sure that your coils are not touching the chimney in any kind of way because they will short out. And yeah, if you're using stainless steel, Pat, that's normal. They should change in value. Those are normally vaped in temperature control. I vape stainless steel in regular wattage mode. I think it's better. $10 for Scuba's fan. All right, guys. I will. I need to click on DeMillan's link. I will catch y'all next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. What has she got? $31. Oh shit! I'm 18. Pre-order Flymon. Oh, that's the one that uses the cable. Damn it, DeMillan. DeMillan, it's practically impossible for me to buy that tank. Just saying. I'll catch you guys next week. Peace out. Y'all have a good weekend. I will see y'all next week.